Those are my people. And a proud class of 1987 alumni. Tonight, I want to welcome all of our Panther friends because once a Panther, that's the way we do it. I also want to thank all of our Orange Unified personnel for being here. Thank you so much for coming out to support. It has become a tradition that at each homecoming, we do welcome some distinguished alumni, and tonight we are welcoming some of the best of the class of 1989. So Ms. Tracy Hamner, and Mr. Matthew Thomas. Mr. Thomas is currently serving on our Orange Unified, let's try that again, Orange Unified School District School Board. So please give them a big round of applause. If you are currently an alumni sitting in our big, wonderful stadium, please wave your hands. Panthers, thank you so much for coming out to support. Let's have a great night.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fred Kelly Stadium here in the city of Orange, where tonight we present high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. It is homecoming night for the Orange Panthers, and they open up Foxtrot League play tonight as well as they welcome in the Fountain Valley Barons. Hi, everyone. Welcome once again to Fred Kelly Stadium here in the city of Orange. My name is Nathan Percy. It's a pleasure to have you alongside us for some high school football here tonight. Should be a fun one between these two teams. Orange comes into the contest at 3-2 overall. Fountain Valley comes into the contest at 1-4, and both are looking to get off to a good start here in the Foxtrot League. But more importantly, we'd like to welcome all you Orange alumni back home here to Fred Kelly Stadium, as it is homecoming night here for Orange High School. And of course, this team led by Robert Pedroza looking to put it all together here tonight as they get some transfers in and some guys back from injury. They had a bye week last week, and so they're looking to rebound off of that and put some of those new resources to good use here as they further equip quarterback Star Thomas with some weapons around him, especially in that receiving core. Should be a fun one here tonight. We'll watch and see how that aerial attack can work against this Fountain Valley Barons defense. On the other side, Mitch Olson in his first season at the helm with Fountain Valley, but he is no stranger to Orange County football. He has coached for decades here in Orange County, most notably with Kennedy High School up in La Palma, where he coached for 21 seasons, led the Fighting Irish to a 2006 CIF Southern Section title, and also had stints at Laguna Beach as an assistant before taking over here at Fountain Valley. Also came back to coach for 6 seasons at Loera High School in Anaheim as well. So a lot of experience for Fountain Valley, but at the same time, a bit of an inexperienced team for the Barons as well. They're still trying to get their bearings here this season. They won the first game of the year, but have come in on a 4-game losing streak, falling last week to Edison High School, a former rival of theirs in the Sunset League, by a final of 34-7. So the Barons, in fact, both of these teams looking to rebound from losses. Orange's last game was a couple of weeks ago against Redondo Union. It was a low-scoring, close game, but the Panthers fell by a final of 14-12. Again, 3-2 for the Panthers this season, already eclipsing their win total from a season ago when they went 2-8, and both of those wins came in the Foxtrot League last year. This game was a win for Orange against Fountain Valley. Orange also took a 10-6 win over Northwood, which was on their homecoming night last year here at Fred Kelly Stadium, so they're looking to win another one here tonight. Captains on the field. The coin toss has just taken place. It looks like Fountain Valley will receive the game's opening kick and will travel from south to north on the field here at Fred Kelly Stadium. Both sides captains shaking hands. Orange wearing their all-black uniforms tonight with the orange numbers. Panthers written in orange across the chest. Black pants with the orange helmets here tonight. And for the Barons, they're wearing their road white jerseys with the blue pants, thick yellow and white stripes down the side, blue helmets with the yellow grill up front. And again, a once storied program, Fountain Valley head coach Mitch Olson trying to get them back there. He knows it's going to take some time, but he loves the way that his kids are coming together, buying into the program, buying into what the coaching staff is telling them, and he's hoping that they come out fired up for league play here tonight. Orange High School as well, same thing for head coach Robert Pedroza on homecoming night, hoping they come out fired up for this big home crowd here tonight. And they are poised to put on a show. In just a moment, we'll introduce the offense for Fountain Valley as well as the defensive unit here for the Panthers. But first, we will get you the starting kicker here for the Panthers. So we'll kick this one away from, I believe, the 40-yard line in just a moment. It'll be Christopher Cervantes wearing number 27. We'll put boot to ball and back deep to receive for the Fountain Valley Barons. Raymond Dillon wearing number 13 tonight. Foxtrot League opener should be a good one here, a competitive game. And again, a special night tonight here for Orange High School. The Panthers celebrating homecoming here in October 2025. Game time temperature in the low to mid 70s. Perfect conditions here for a football game this evening. The sun is setting just beyond the visiting bleachers on the west side of the field. A nice bright orange with a little bit of a cloud cover in the sky as well. You can just see it underneath those white lights on the opposite side of the field. Bird's eye view for us here. We're just to the left or the south side of the press box. Perfect view for this one here between these two. So glad you were here with us. We are just about to get underway right about 7 o'clock here as these two teams meet up once again. As the game goes along, too, we'll go into some of the other Foxtrot League teams. Again, both of these coaches think that this league will be pretty balanced. Right now, it's South County dominant as Dana Hills and Laguna Beach both come in 5-0 after their non-league slates. In fact, I believe Orange will play Dana Hills next week after this one here as Cervantes puts boot to ball, a squib kick here just behind the first line there of the Barons, and a scrum forward at the 35. And it looked like both teams had members get to the ball. And it looks like Fountain Valley will take it. 1st and 10 for the Barons here as we open up at the Fountain Valley 33-yard line. Let's introduce the Fountain Valley offense here. We'll start with the offensive line. From left to right, it goes Tanner Barlow, Jesus Rodriguez, Aaron Thatcher center, Shane Guzman the right guard, and C.J. Reynolds the right tackle. Your quarterback is going to be Isaac Combs. He is in his junior season, 5'10", about 160 pounds. Sam Garza will be your starting running back. You'll also see Trenton Farr back there. And the wide receiving core includes Nathan Gordon, Raymond Dillon, Jack Chavez, and Austin Wallace. Looks like Gordon is going to split out wide to the right with Austin Wallace, the slot receiver, on the near side. A couple receivers to the far side as well. A pistol formation set here. Now they're going to bring everybody in tight. Looks like trips to the right with the receivers as Jack Chavez joins the other two. Shotgun formation set. They fake the give. It's Combs going to take it himself, spins through one tackle, and gets through the initial wave up to about the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 8 here for the Barons. Again, for Fountain Valley, looking again for a bit of a balanced attack here. Head coach Mitch Olson really likes what his defense has done so far this season. The offense, again, right now, or at least for this game, they want to hang on to the football and keep it out of the hands of the Orange playmakers because Orange does have the potential for a quick strike offense here tonight. 3 receivers to the right here for the Barons and 1 to the left. Pistol formation set here for Isaac Combs. In motion is Austin Wallace. They fake the give to him. They toss it to the running back. That's Garza who picks it up, and he's swarmed by black jerseys, but does get a gain of about 2 yards. And that will bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Barons. So the first pass from Combs is true, but not for much there for Garza. And before we get to this 3rd down play, let's introduce the defense here for the Panthers. It'll be Anthony Baez, Carmelo Wright, Samuel Lopez, Joshua Flores on the defensive line. Your linebackers, Dwayne Johnson and Nathan Marquez. In the secondary, Kingston Hunter and Hyatt Asidu. Your corners, Tyler Padavano, Wesley Lundell, and Isaac Harrison are your safeties tonight. Pistol formation set, good snap. Back to pass is Combs. Looking right, he's got a man, but it's a bit short. Did he make the catch? He did not. It hit the ground first. His intended target there was Nathan Gordon, and that'll bring up a 4th and 6. So a 3 and out here for the Barons, and they will bring on Jack Chavez to punt this one away. Give credit there. The offensive line gave Combs a good amount of time to try to find a man. He did. The pass just a little bit low there for Gordon. So an encouraging sign perhaps early on for the Barons offense, but they'll have to try it again a little bit later. Back deep to receive here for the Panthers are Adam Maldonado and Tyler Padovano. Looks like Padovano is going to be on the far side. Maldonado will be on the left. And before the punt attempt here for Fountain Valley, we got a timeout called by the Barons, the first of the first quarter. A minute and a half into this one, no score. Fountain Valley about ready to punt this one away to the Orange Panthers, who will bring out Star Thomas at quarterback in just a moment to lead this high-powered offense. So far, 5 games for Orange High School, and again a 3-2 record, 3 wins sandwiched around 2 losses. They lost their season opener to Huntington Beach, a game that some of these assistant coaches said they would like to have back. And they also lost in a low-scoring contest, a close one to Redondo Union a couple of weeks ago. But this offense does have the capability of putting up points in bunches, as evidenced by a 44-0 victory over Paramount 3 weeks ago. And a 46-43 shootout win over Laguna Hills in week 1. It was all the way back the second game of the year for the Panthers as Maldonado and Padovano set up near the 30-yard line. Here comes the punt from Chavez. End-over-end kick, a pretty good one there as Maldonado awaits, hands it at the 25-yard line and gets one man to miss up to the 35 before he is brought down around the 40-yard line. And for the Barons, it looked like Aiden Anderson on the tackle. Good return there for Maldonado of about 15 yards, and Orange will take over at the 40-yard line. First and 10, 10-17 remaining here in the first quarter. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. You're watching it live on YouTube. And again, very happy to have you alongside with us as sophomore quarterback Star Thomas leads this offense out to the field. You'll start with an empty backfield here. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left here for the left-handed gunslinger, as he has led this offense both on the ground and through the air. And with a hard count there, he may have gotten Fountain Valley to jump into the neutral zone. And it looks like he did. So offside against the Barons, and that will back it up 5 yards and make it a 1st and 5 for the Panthers. On the line, Samuel Lopez, Zep Castillo, Sebastian Castro is your center, Reynaldo Urdenas, and Armando Lopez from left to right for the Panthers. Thomas again, alone in the backfield. High snap, quick throw over to the right-hand side. Oh, it's dropped over there just beyond the 40-yard line. And that'll fall incomplete. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. Intended target there was number 8, Dylan Stone, who is a transfer in from Servite High School. Stone will come off the field before this next play. Wide receiving core here for the Panthers. You'll hear them a lot. Malachi Allen, Adam Maldonado, Kingston Hunter, Wesley Lundell. Anthony Randall will be in there at tight end every now and then, and Dylan Stone will also factor in. And before this play can get going, a false start against Orange, and that's going to back it up to the original line of scrimmage to the 40-yard line. That was Tyler Padovano who was in motion there, and he will remain in at running back. Maybe go out to split wide to the left-hand side. He'll be out there with Maldonado on the far side, Lundell, and it looks like Malachi Allen who's over on the right side as well. I believe Hunter's in there as well on the right too. 5 receivers set. This one is caught at the 40, shifting around to the 45, up to midfield and just beyond. I believe that was Lundell on the catch, and that'll be a gain of about 12 yards, a 1st down here for the Panthers, and they are in Barons territory. Nice screen play there. Good blocking by the other 2 receivers on the right-hand side, and Allen and Hunter springing Lundell for that 12-yard gain. Let's introduce the Barons defense before we forget about that unit as well. On the line, Nathan Lares, Munir Bashir, Tanner Barlow, and Trevor Parker. Clean snap, and Star Thomas will take it himself. Up the left side, finds a seam, bounces off a tackler up to the 40-yard line. And that'll be a gain of about 8 for Thomas on the intended quarterback keep. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2 as the ball is placed at the Barons' 40-yard line. In the linebacking core here for Fountain Valley, Drake Robinson, Hayden Cutler, and Michael Baca. And in the secondary, Aiden Anderson and Francis Duenas are your corners. Ryan Trong and Jack Chavez, your starting safeties for the boys in blue. 2nd and 2, pistol formation set here for Thomas. Thomas, high snap, throws over to the right-hand side. He's got his receiver. That's Dylan Stone. He's got a seam up to the 25 and just beyond it to the 22-yard line. Another good gainer there, 18 yards through the air. And so far, it's these short passes here from Thomas, and his receivers are just doing the rest of the work. So 30 yards on 2 passes, 2 of 3 passing so far in the early goings here for Thomas. And the Panthers set up comfortably just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 22. Pistol formation set. This will be a handoff up the middle and slashing his way through the defense up to about the 12-yard line for a 10-yard gain. That's going to be Benjamin Lafieri, pardon me. Lafieri joining the varsity roster as a running back and get the start here tonight. Nice little burst there through the line and just takes it up the middle. Some tough running. Now we got 3 wide receivers split wide to the left-hand side and a single receiver to the right. I believe that's Malachi Allen. This is another handoff to Lafieri up the middle to the left, and the tackle made just inside the 10-yard line. And that was Drake Robinson, the outside linebacker, on the stop. That'll be a gain of 5 yards. And that will bring up a 2nd down and 5. Inside the 10-yard line, but Orange can get to the 2-yard line for a 1st down. They don't have to go for the end zone just quite yet. Star Thomas in the pistol formation with Lafieri right behind him, just slightly to his right. 1 receiver to the left is Maldonado, 3 to the right. They fake the give over to the right-hand side. They have a man open. That's Stone. Stone tripped up, but he lands in the end zone. It's a touchdown for the Panthers, and they strike first here on a 7-yard pass from Star Thomas to Dylan Stone. 6-0 Orange with the extra point coming up from Cervantes. That was an efficient drive from the Panthers that ends up with the touchdown here as they strike first. Cervantes ready to go. Thomas to hold, and it looked like Fountain Valley may have jumped once again, and this will put it just a little bit closer to the end zone. Dylan Stone, believe that'll be his 1st touchdown reception of the year. And for Star Thomas, just adding to his impressive sophomore campaign. That is his 10th touchdown through the air this season. Snap is low, it's bobbled and dropped there by Thomas, who picks it up, tries to find something, but nothing doing there as Robinson swarms all over him. And that kick fails here. Orange will be content with a 6-0 lead. 7:34 remaining here in the 1st quarter. Orange with a 6-point lead over Fountain Valley. The Barons will get the ball back in just a moment. You're watching high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District on YouTube. Again, homecoming night here for the Orange High School Panthers. And again, a big one here tonight as it opens up Foxtrot League play. Again, this is an Orange team that finished 2-3 in the Foxtrot League last year. And looking to make a little bit more of a splash here in 2025. A bounce back year, if you will, for the Panthers, who are already 3-2 on the year. Got some transfers in from some big-time schools. Kingston Hunter from Sierra Canyon coming into the program. Adam Maldonado, a transfer from St. John Bosco. And we already mentioned Dylan Stone coming in from Servite to help out Star Thomas and this offense. Orange also benefiting from a couple of injured players coming back after their bye week last week. So head coach Robert Pedroza said he's just looking for this team to put it all together here tonight. Would like to see a full game from both sides of the football. Says even though the offense has talent, it's the defense that's been the staple for this team this year. They've already got 1 3-and-out. They're going to be looking for another here in just a moment. Cervantes has it teed up on the 40-yard line. Back deep to receive here for the Barons is Raymond Dillon. It was a pooch kick the first time. See what they do this time. Yep, another one here as it just gets beyond the initial line, but it's picked up there at the 37-yard line. A decent return there of about 7 or 8 yards, and it looked like for the Barons, Jack Chavez was the man who made the catch and brought it back up to about the 42-yard line. So good starting field position here for the Barons on their 2nd drive of the game. as they find themselves down by 6. Isaac Combs in the offense coming back out in just a moment. Again, for Fountain Valley so far this season, the Barons opened up their season with Ocean View High School. They took that game 24-7, but then they lost to Esperanza Marina and St. Margaret's before last week's loss to Edison. Some good teams on the schedule for Fountain Valley. Good test for this squad. Has them ready to go here for league play. Looking for their first points here in the Foxtrot League. Pistol formation set here for Combs. In motion was Wallace. They hand it off to Garza. Up the gut, has a seam. And it gets it past the 45-yard line, near midfield, up to the 49. That'll be a gain of about 7 yards there for Garza, as that'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. Garza in his senior season, one of the guys to watch out for on this team, according to the Orange County Register, which did previews of all 6 of the Foxtrot League teams before the season started. Garza behind his quarterback, Isaac Combs. 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Wallace now goes to the right side of the line in a tight end position, or a wing position, if you will. Shotgun formation, and it's going to be Garza taking the direct snap, goes around the right side, gets bowled as he gets up to the Panthers' 45-yard line. And that'll bring up a 1st down. Isaac Harrison, the linebacker, probably the safety with the tackle there for the Panthers. That's another gain of about 7 yards there for Garza. And they have a fresh set of downs here. Again, in the pistol formation, Garza right behind Combs. 3 receivers to the left this time and 1 to the right. It's Nathan Gordon by himself on the near side. Back to pass looking left. Has a trio of receivers and gets his target, Austin Wallace, who trickles out of bounds. No, they say that's an incomplete pass, as he was out of bounds at the time he caught it. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. High school football, believe you have to get at least 1 foot inbounds. You don't need to get both. But the referee on the far side there saying that he did not have either of his feet inbounds at the time that he secured that catch. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 1 for 3 through the air so far is Combs, though those 2 incomplete passes. One was a pretty good one to Gordon, just a bit low. The other took Wallace out of bounds. Bunch formation set with 3 receivers to the right-hand side of the line. Pistol formation set here for Combs. And he'll fake the give to Garza, take it himself up the left-hand side, finds a little room before he's spun around and brought down after a 3-yard gain up to the 42-yard line. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 7. That's Joshua Flores, one of the defensive ends, wrapping him up there and spinning him around. And just about midway, just over midway through the 1st quarter here. Another 3rd down here for the Barons. Pistol formation set. Nathan Gordon and Jack Chavez split wide to the right. Austin Wallace will join them over there. 1 receiver to the far side as well. Garza pointing out something for his quarterback. Here comes Wallace once again. They fake the give. A flag is down on the play. A throw over to the left. Wallace is wide open. He's got the catch. He's got open space. And if it stands, it's a touchdown. But there's a pink flag at the 47-yard line. And the indication is this one is coming back. It's an illegal shift called against Fountain Valley. And that wipes out what would have been a 42-yard touchdown play. Instead, it's going to end up being 3rd and about 12 coming up from the Barons' 47-yard line. Well-designed play, but a legal shift called as Wallace was in motion. And it goes for naught, unfortunately, for the Barons. And now the referee perhaps explaining what went wrong there for Fountain Valley.
Now 3rd down and 12.
As Isaac Combs gets the call from his head coach, Mitch Olson, and heads back out. So far, Combs looks like he's got an accurate arm back there at quarterback. Just a couple of miscues so far. See if he can straighten it out here on 3rd and 12. Back to pass, they fake the give to Garza. He's got a guy up the center, nearly picked off. That was Padovano who got his hands on it, slipped through the hands there, and it looks like Wallace may have been the target there for Fountain Valley. And that'll bring up a 4th down and 12 as the Barons will have Jack Chavez punt this one away. Another throw, put some good zip on it there, but it was into traffic. Padovano nearly came up with an interception there, as Chavez sets up to try to pin Orange deep in its own territory. 6-0 in favor of the Panthers, who will get the ball back for the second time tonight. This one a floating kick that Maldonado is going to watch as it bounces toward the 5 and will trickle out of bounds at the 3-yard line. And the Panthers will be pinned deep, into their own territory for this second drive. Certainly didn't seem to bother them the first time through, or they were placed at the start of that drive, as they were efficient in getting the ball down the field. They will try to do it again here with 1st and 10 coming up from the 3-yard line. 5:01 remaining here in the first quarter. Orange with a 1-touchdown lead. Looking to add to it here. Fountain Valley will be looking for a stop. And again, for Orange, nothing flashy on that first drive. Just efficient. Short passes, letting the receivers do the work after the catch. And a couple of good runs from LaFieri and Star Thomas in the backfield. Shotgun formation set, they will start. 3 receivers bunched up on the near side, 1 to the right. That's Malachi Allen. Quick throw, nearly tipped there behind the, in the end zone. But caught by Maldonado, who finds a little bit of space and gets them a little further away from their own line. It's a 4-yard gain on first. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. 41 yards unofficially through the air for Star Thomas on 4 of 5 passing to start. Again, Thomas in his sophomore season. Missed some time last year. Malachi Allen was the starting quarterback on homecoming night against Northwood last year. Went 10 of 20 through the air that night. Lone touchdown was to, one lone touchdown early in the game, and that was all they needed. Star Thomas in a bit of trouble, but he finds some space up to the 25-yard line before he is drilled, and that will stop forward progress. Thomas, for a split second, was under some pressure back there, but using that quick speed and agility to get out and quickly get up to the 25-yard line, make it the 26-yard line. 19-yard gain on 2nd down will bring up a 1st and 10. But more importantly, the Panthers are away from their own end zone. Thomas will be all alone in the backfield here. 2 receivers left. A wing to the right and another receiver. Looks like maybe they brought on an extra offensive lineman. In motion there is Hunter. Hunter will take the ball on an end around. Just gets by one defender. Tripped up but stays on his feet. Nearly gets to the 1st down marker up to the 35-yard line. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 1. Good run there on 1st down. Well-designed play. And Hunter gets 9 yards. The transfer from Sierra Canyon making his mark early on in the game here tonight, and he finds himself in the slot on the left-hand side. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. Empty backfield once again here for Thomas, who wants that football, and now he'll look over to the sideline here as the Panthers coaching staff changes up the play here. An audible. Thomas surveying the defense here, gets back into it. Good snap, he's going to take it himself. Tries up the middle, gets enough for the 1st down, not much more than that. In on the tackle for Fountain Valley was Nathan Lares. And that'll be a gain of 2, but it's enough for a 1st down as they move the ball up to the 38-yard line. Make sure I get the gain on the right number here on the stat sheet. 29 yards on the ground for Star Thomas, who averages nearly 365 yards per game combined through the air and on the ground. Averages about 93 yards rushing, over 200 yards passing per game. Here's a handoff here to LaFieri, who stumbles forward. He was tripped up just beyond the line of scrimmage, ends up getting out to about the 45-yard line. I believe on the stop there was Drake Robinson. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 4. 21 yards on the ground for Lafieri on 3 carries, a 7-yard average. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right once again here for the Panthers. Thomas, a clean snap, fakes the give, throws up the middle. He's got his man, and that's Lundell falling forward to about the 41-yard line. Another first down there for the Panthers as they keep it rolling. They spot it at the 42. Good gain there on second down as well. That'll go for about 16 yards as Thomas is ready to go once again. Now he'll look over to the sideline as they switch things up. 2 receivers on either side, and Lafieri behind and to Thomas's right-hand side. Lundell, his second catch of the game. Clean snap, a throw to the right-hand side. Looks like Lundell once again, and he will bowl his way forward before he is stopped by Francis Duenas. And pardon me, that's Malachi Allen making his first catch of the night, and that takes it up to the 31-yard line. Another first down for the Panthers, and a gain of about 12. So Orange starting to move the ball with some efficiency once again here on their second drive. As time ticking down here in this first quarter, under a minute to go before the 2 teams switch sides. Empty in the backfield for Thomas. 3 receivers bunched up on the far side and 2 here on the near side, including Padovano, who is the slot receiver. Thomas will take it himself. Good stop there by Fountain Valley. Thomas still trying to push his way forward, though, and he gets up to about the 28-yard line. A flag is down at the 32. We'll see if this one's coming back. If it stands, it's a gain of about 3 yards for Star Thomas on the ground. And we'll await the call here from the officials. Again, so far, this offense for Orange just kind of picking apart this Fountain Valley defense. Not really doing anything too flashy. Again, the biggest play was probably Thomas's scramble from his own end zone up to the 25-yard line, as this penalty will go against Orange as they start to back up.
Flag on the play.
See if the head official will give us what the call is again. And it looks like perhaps
Penalty pushes back the Panthers. The holding call.
Pardon me, they're saying a holding. I don't think that was the call, but either way, that's going to end the first quarter here as Orange out to a 6-0 lead here over Fountain Valley. The 2 teams will switch sides. Orange still driving its second drive of the football game, and so far the offense seeing not a whole lot of resistance yet here from this Fountain Valley defense, but again, just picking them apart. These little plays that are turning into some substantial gains now here for the Panthers as they are finding holes and exploiting those gaps in this Fountain Valley defense. Orange 6, Fountain Valley nothing. Panthers trying to start Foxtrot League play 1-0. Fountain Valley trying to do the same. Their defense hoping for a stop here as we head into the second quarter. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. You're watching it live on YouTube. This will be the first of 4 homecoming game broadcasts coming your way over these next 2+ weeks now, as next week we'll have both Canyon and El Medina on YouTube. Canyon will have its homecoming night here at Fred Kelly Stadium a week from tonight on October 9th. And the following night, Friday, October 10th, El Medina, the Vanguards, will have their homecoming night. Make sure you catch both of those games. We'll have them live here for you here on YouTube through the Orange Unified School District. And then we'll close it out a little over 2 weeks from now as Villa Park will have its homecoming night on October 17th. You won't want to miss those games. You won't want to miss those halftime shows either, as these 4 schools celebrate homecoming here in October. And Orange starting it off with a 6-0 lead over Fountain Valley under some beautiful weather here in Southern California. The sun is down. The lights have taken prevalence. It is a very comfortable 70 degrees as we start this second quarter, although it will start to get chilly and those long sleeves will start to come on as this evening continues to move forward. Star Thomas ready to go. He and the offense are lined up at the 36-yard line. 3 receivers left and 2 to the right, and Padovano was just about to go into motion. Now he does. Surprised they didn't really call a false start there, but interesting snap there. Does get to Thomas. He has his man down the field at about the 23-yard line, and that's Dylan Stone making his, I believe, 3rd catch of the night. And that goes for about 8. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. That ball looked like it may have clipped Padovano as he was running in front of Thomas, but Thomas able to snag it and get the throw off over to Stone on the left-hand side, who makes the catch despite heavy pressure from the defense. And it's 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation set here now for the Panthers. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. LaFieri in the backfield. Fake the give there over to the left-hand side, and that's Stone once again making the catch. A minimal gain there of about 3 yards, but it's enough for a 1st down right at the 20-yard line. And the Panthers continue to move the ball forward, as Dylan Stone is starting to become a favorite here for Star Thomas tonight. 4 catches, 36 yards. And he's got the lone touchdown reception as well. Thomas with LaFieri with him in the backfield. Lundell and Allen to the right. 2 receivers to the left are Stone and Maldonado. Stone in motion from left to right. They fake the give to LaFieri. Thomas looking to the right, now looking up the middle. That throw just a bit short. Dylan Stone, the intended target, had some room in the end zone, but Thomas couldn't quite get it there. And that will bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 20-yard line. That is the first incompletion in 6 tries for Star Thomas. He's now 6 of 8 passing for 69 yards. Pardon me, he is now 7 of 9 passing for 72 yards. Second down and 10. Shotgun formation set. 2 receivers on either side. Thomas will give it to LaFieri. Tries right tackle and has some room up to the 15. Past the 15 to the 13-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7. Good running there by LaFieri, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 3. LaFieri getting the start tonight. The starts in previous games had gone to Isaac Harrison and Savion Jenkins, but LaFieri getting the start here for the Panthers tonight. So far, looking comfortable carrying the ball for Orange. He's got 4 carries for 28 yards. Thomas all by himself in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. 3 down linemen for the Barons defensively, and they fake the give there to the receiver, and Thomas takes it up the gut, up to the 9-yard line. That'll be enough for a 1st down, a 4-yard gain, as it was him and Stone. He had it in the gut there of Dylan Stone for a quick second, pulled it out, took it himself, got 4 yards. 1st and goal coming up from the 9. Thomas 466 yards rushing through 5 games this season as well. Leads the team in both passing and rushing yards this season. He's got 4 rushing touchdowns this year as well, and he's all alone in the backfield once again. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Thomas, the sophomore quarterback, has Stone in motion. This one a high snap, bobbled but handled, and he gets it to Stone. Stone's got room to the left, and he should be in there for the touchdown. There it is, touchdown Orange. Dylan Stone in the end zone for the 2nd time tonight. On a sweep there, a lateral from Star Thomas to one of his new weapons, Dylan Stone. Stone making an impact tonight. It's 12-0 with the extra point coming up. Another efficient drive for Orange. That one going 97 yards from the 3-yard line all the way down for 6. See if we can get a cleaner snap here. This 2nd time around, it's still low, but this time it's handled by Thomas Cervantes. The kick is up and good, and Orange has a 13-0 lead here over Fountain Valley with 9:24 left in the 1st half. So far, all Panthers, as the Barons will get the ball back for the 3rd time tonight in just a moment. 13-0 Panthers here at Fred Kelly Stadium. A beautiful night in Orange. This is high school football on a Thursday night, presented by the Orange Unified School District. I'm Nathan Percy, and for our crew, we thank you for joining us here for this homecoming game for Orange High School, and for all you Orange alumni who are tuning in, welcome home. Happy to have you with us here virtually as we bring this game to you on YouTube. Cervantes will tee it up at the 40-yard line as Raymond Dillon will head back to receive for Fountain Valley, though Orange has not given him an opportunity to do so to this point. So far, a couple of pooch kicks from the Panthers. Both have been recovered by Fountain Valley. 2 touchdowns for Dylan Stone so far tonight. See if Fountain Valley can respond. Here's a big kick from Cervantes, and Dillon will pick it up at the 1-yard line. Will try up the middle now, make his way out to the left, but nothing doing there. Flag comes in late at the end of that play at the 20-yard line. The tackle made by Orange High's Anthony Randall, who is a defensive end / tight end. We'll see what the flag is here, resting at the 19-yard line. It's going to be a hold against Fountain Valley. That's going to back them up, I believe, about half the distance to the goal, so the ball should be spotted around the 10-yard line. And that's where Fountain Valley will start things out. Again, for Fountain Valley, they've looked pretty good on offense. Just a couple of miscues through the air with Isaac Combs at quarterback. He's got a good arm. He can zip it, and he's pretty accurate with it too, but hasn't quite connected to get his team the ability to push the ball down the field. See what they come out with here. As last time they did get a first down, maybe 2 first downs before they had to punt it away after they had gotten into Orange territory. See what Combs comes up with here. 1st and 10, ball at the 10-yard line, actually make it the 9-yard line. He's got Garza in the backfield with him. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Nathan Gordon is all on his lonesome on the far side. Handoff to Garza, right tackle. And he is pushed forward beyond the 10-yard line up to about the 12. Make it a 3-yard gain. And it'll be a 2nd down and 7. Garza 3 rushes for 17 yards so far tonight. A couple of Panthers in on the stop as he failed to get it past the front 7. Balanced offensive attack for Fountain Valley, with Garza at the running back and 4 capable wide receivers. 3 on the right this time, 1 on the left. Combs out to his right, looking at one of those 3 receivers. Now tries to cut it back. It's tipped and intercepted at the 20-yard line. And Orange will take it over deep in Fountain Valley territory. The interception made there by Alexander Gordine. And Orange will take over 1st and 10 at about the 22-yard line. Not sure who the intended target there was for Combs, but he rolled out, was running out of room towards the sideline and tried to force the issue there. Ball was tipped and eventually landed in the arms of Gordine, who was hit immediately and dropped at about the 21. That's where Orange will take over, 1st and 10. Star Thomas back out there with LaFieri to his right-hand side. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Malachi Allen split wide to the right. Maldonado all alone on the left-hand side. Thomas has 2 touchdown passes, both to Dylan Stone so far. And before this snap, a timeout called by Orange. So 8:26 remaining here in this first half. And Robert Pedroza takes his first timeout of the half. Both teams with 2 timeouts left. 13-0 to score Orange over Fountain Valley here in this Foxtrot League opener for both of these teams. And again, don't go anywhere. We'll have the halftime show for you as Orange High School puts on its homecoming show. And we'll see who is crowned homecoming queen here in 2025. You don't want to miss it. Coming up in about 8 minutes, 26 seconds of game clock. Probably closer to 15 minutes in real time. We'll have the halftime show for you here on YouTube. Thomas ready to go after the timeout here. Maldonado split wide to the left, 3 receivers to the right. It's Stone, Hunter, and Allen. And in the backfield is LaFieri to Thomas's right-hand side. LaFieri now rushes out towards the right. Throw up the middle, and just behind Dylan Stone, his intended target. And that falls incomplete. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 21-yard line. Had him open, just threw it behind him there, did Thomas. And it'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up. Boy, he and Dylan Stone are really showing some chemistry so far here tonight. Stone's got 5 catches for 45 yards. And that leads the team by 3 receptions. Next closest is Wesley Lundell, who's got 2 catches for 28 yards. Shotgun formation now. Good snap. Quick throw to the right. This is Allen. Allen trying to find some space, does. Bowls his way forward, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. 2 plays, 21 yards, Orange. Up by 19 now with the extra point coming up, and that again was all receiver after making that catch. Allen bounced off a couple of defenders before making his way into the end zone. And Malachi Allen adds his name to the score sheet as he's got his arms raised, headed back towards the sideline. And we'll see what the Panthers decide to do here with the extra point attempt. For Star Thomas, his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. And he's now up to 110 yards passing on the evening. Malachi Allen, his 2nd reception. Thomas in a shotgun formation will hand it off here, and getting his way into the end zone for the 2-point conversion is Tyler Padovano. Just like that, it's 21-0 in favor of Orange. We're now up by 3 full touchdowns here over Fountain Valley with 8:15 remaining here in the first half. Orange turns the interception into a touchdown, and they now lead by 3 scores. In this Foxtrot League opener against Fountain Valley, the Barons will have to regroup as they will get the ball back here in just a moment. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. You're watching it live on YouTube. Again, while we have a moment, we'll remind you, don't go anywhere at the half. We have the homecoming halftime show coming your way. You don't want to miss it. And then after that, we'll come back and greet you with the second half of football here between these 2 teams, as both are looking for a positive start to league play. Orange, as we mentioned, came in at 3-2 on the year after their non-league schedule. Fountain Valley was 1-4. This one a line drive kick here by Cervantes. It bounces into the end zone, and Dillon will just let that one go as the Barons will start from the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for Fountain Valley. Looking to bounce back after that interception by Isaac Combs on their last possession. To see what the Barons can come up with here with 8:15 remaining here in the first half as this defense goes back to work for Orange. Again, head coach Robert Pedroza mentioned it. The defense has been the staple for this year's team. They have pitched a shutout so far this season. It came 3 weeks ago against Paramount in a 44-0 victory. They also held Los Osos to 7 points in week 2, a 15-7 victory against the Grizzlies as Combs hands it off to Garza up the middle, swarmed by black jerseys. He does get a couple of yards up to the 22, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Defensive line in on that stop. Flores appeared to be in there. Carmelo Wright was in on the tackle as well. It'll be 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Barons. For Mitch Olson, he said offensively, we're just trying to not shoot ourselves in the foot. Said even though the score was 34-7 against Edison last week, he liked the way his team battled. He said that they kept the miscues down in that game despite the score, as this throw by Combs is well over the head of Austin Wallace, his intended receiver. Padovano providing the coverage there for Orange. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 8. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between quarterback and receiver. As Combs awaits the next play there from the coaching staff, he will head back out to the huddle and relay it to his offense. Late addition onto the field for the Panthers as Danny Ruiz makes his way on. Pistol formation set as Combs brings him out. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right for the Barons. In the backfield is Garza. Man in motion is Wallace. They fake the give to both of them, coming in from the right side and providing the pressure before the rest of the defensive line comes in for the sack. And in on that stop for the Panthers was Dwayne Johnson, the linebacker, and Danny Ruiz, the newly inserted lineman. That drops it all the way back to the 15-yard line. That'll bring him a 4th down and long as Fountain Valley will punt this one away. Loss of about 7. It looked like Gordine again was the one who initiated that pressure before he got some help from a couple of his teammates. And this snap goes over the head of the punter, Jack Chavez, and out of the back of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. And tack on 2 more here for the Panthers as they now lead 23-0. And the Barons will punt it back to them, and they'll get the ball back as well. So unfortunately, after having to punt the ball a couple of times in the first quarter, Fountain Valley has turned it over once and now has had a miscue on special teams, leading to 10 Orange points here in the second quarter. And the Panthers offense will get ready to go in just a moment as they will get the ball back here with 6:42 remaining in the first half. And this punt will take place from the 20-yard line. Back deep to receive for the Panthers will be Adam Maldonado and Savion Jenkins. There's 3 men back there. To the far right is Kingston Hunter. Maldonado in the middle, and to the left is Jenkins. Pardon me, it's teed up at the 20-yard line. And this is going to be Jacob Stevens kicking this one away. Coming onto the football team by way of the soccer program, and he puts boot to ball, a line drive. This one will bounce in front of Jenkins, who picks it up at the 28-yard line. Jenkins will take it back towards midfield. Stiff arms one who would be tackler, but the second one trips him up at the 35-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 35. On the stop there for Fountain Valley is Trenton Farr, the second-string running back. And here come the Panthers offense once again. 3 for 3, There is a flag on the field, and it looks like a penalty will be going against Orange, and this will back them up a bit. 3 for 3 on the offensive drives tonight are the Panthers. All 3 touchdown passes from Star Thomas, 2 to Dylan Stone, and 1 to Malachi Allen in the ball game so far. A missed extra point, but they made up for it with a 2-point conversion on a run by Tyler Padovano. And the 2 extra points to make it 23 coming on a safety after a snap went over the head of punter Jack Chavez just a moment ago and into the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for Fountain Valley. Shotgun formation for Thomas. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. It's Hunter all alone on the right-hand side. They'll fake the give to LaFieri, and up the middle, wide open there. He's got a tight end. Looks like Randall. No, take that back. That's Lundell. Wesley Lundell up to the 45-yard line. That's a 20-yard gain through the air for the Panthers, and that brings up a 1st down and 10. Well-designed play there as Lundell was wide open in the slot. Up the middle he went, and he had some room to run after that catch was made. So 1st and 10, shotgun formation. They bring in Harrison in the backfield now. Two receivers to the right, Jenkins and Hunter. Two to the left, and this throw is going to go to the left once again. That's Maldonado who makes the catch at the 50, makes his way forward up to the 40, almost the 35-yard line. Another big play there as it goes for 19 yards through the air, and now all of a sudden the Panthers are starting to take bigger chunks of yardage here. Maldonado, his second catch. He's got 23 yards unofficially on the night. And he is all by himself on the far side of the field. Three receivers bunched up on the right. It's Lundell up front, and behind him to the left is Jenkins, to the right is Hunter. They give it to Lafieri, that's Harrison up the gut. Nothing much to work with there as he gets to the 35-yard line before he's pushed back by a trio of Barons. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. Munir Bashir on the tackle along with Hayden Cutler and Michael Baca, so two linebackers and a lineman getting in on that stop, as Lafieri is credited with 2 yards, giving him 30 on the night on 5 carries. Take that back. I apologize. That was Harrison on the carry. His first of the night. Shotgun formation, 2 receivers on either side. High snap, but handled by Thomas up the middle. He's got a man cutting across. That's Jenkins, who is met at about the 26-yard line and dropped at the 25, and that's going to be Garza on the stop. That'll be a 1st down, a gain of about 10 yards through the air, and the Panthers continue to move it forward. For Jenkins, his first catch of the night, and that puts the Panthers just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 25. Pistol formation set once again. Maldonado all alone on the left, 3 receivers to the right. Thomas looking to the right, looking towards the end zone, looking to Hunter, and he made the catch! Touchdown, Panthers! There is a flag. That might go against the defense. But Hunter, falling away from the defender who didn't look back, makes the catch. It's a 25-yard strike from Thomas, and the Panthers tack on 6 more. It's 29-0. Have to think that's going to be on the defense, a pass interference call that'll likely be declined by Orange. Kingston Hunter's got a touchdown reception tonight, and the Panthers looking to tack on 1 more and make it 30 points here in the first half. Cervantes is waiting for the snap here to make it a 30-point game. Star Thomas to hold, and Fountain Valley again jumping. And the offensive lineman just messing around there as he falls to his backside. Inch it closer to the goal line here for this extra point attempt. For Kingston Hunter, that'll be his 2nd touchdown reception of the year. He's in his sophomore season. Again, a nice catch there for him as he was falling back away from the defender. This kick is up and good from Cervantes. And it's 30-0 Orange over Fountain Valley. The Panthers firmly in control in this Foxtrot League opener over the Barons, who will have another chance to try to answer back with 4:20 remaining here in the first half. 30-0 in favor of the Panthers on homecoming night. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. You're watching it live on YouTube. 184 yards by my unofficial count through the air for Star Thomas here in this first half. That 25-yard pass to Hunter, the longest of the night for the sophomore quarterback. And again, just a pretty spiral throw out of the left hand of Thomas there as well, making it perhaps a little easier for Hunter to come down with it. By the way, Thomas has also hit 7 different receivers so far tonight, as there was a penalty against Fountain Valley, and that will bump the ball up to the Fountain Valley 45-yard line. That's where Cervantes will kick it off. This one should reach the end zone, and it will. And it'll be a touchback here for the Panthers. It'll put the ball at the 20-yard line here for Fountain Valley. First and 10 here for the Barons, as Isaac Combs will lead the offense back out there. Combs will be looking for a little bit of success here in the pass game. Unfortunately, it has not quite worked out for him here tonight. Unofficially 1 for 6 through the air. First pass was a 2-yard reception. Caught by Sam Garza, the running back. Since then, unfortunately, just has not found the targets tonight. He's in the pistol formation with 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Jacob Dorman introduced on the slot on the left-hand side. They hand it off to Garza up the middle, finds some room on the right-hand side up to the 25-yard line. And he is brought down there just beyond the 25 to the 26, make it a 6-yard gain. He'll bring up a 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 for the Barons.
5 rushes, 25 yards for Garza so far tonight. Again, Fountain Valley hasn't had a whole lot of time with the ball. A 3-and-out, another punt on their 2nd drive. Interception on the first play of their 3rd drive. As Dorman is in motion here on 2nd and 4. Shotgun formation set, 2 receivers on either side here for Combs, and now another man in motion. This is Chavez. Fake the give to Chavez, give it to Garza. Garza bounces off the line, now finds some space to the left, up to the 30, 35, and he's brought down at the 37-yard line. Padavano in on the stop. Looked like Flores might have gotten in there as well. And that'll be a 1st down for Fountain Valley from the 25-yard line up to the 38, a 13-yard gain. Biggest play of the night so far tonight for Fountain Valley. And with 3 minutes and 12 seconds in counting, they'll come out in the pistol formation 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. In the backfield is Garza. Hand off to Garza, bounces off to the right-hand side, now cuts it back up the middle, trying to find some space. Orange gets to him, but not before he crosses the 40. Up to about the 41-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 7. Now 41 yards on the night for Garza on 7 carries, and it looks like Fountain Valley may be content just to run this one and let that clock work a little bit, take this into halftime. Believe it'll be Orange who starts off with the ball in the 2nd half. They'll have a chance to further expand upon the lead if that is the case. Pistol formation set, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Isaac Combs, who is back to pass, looking to the right, looking towards the outside, and he gets his man, but immediately hit on the outside at about the 44-yard line. That's Dorman making the catch. And it looked like maybe Malachi Allen there on the stop, the cornerback. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 4 to go. So that went for a gain of about 3 yards through the air. Dorman's got his first catch of the night. 3rd and 4. Pistol formation, 3 receivers to the left. Now Dorman in motion from left to right. They fake the give to him. Pressure coming in, and Combs dropped the football. And it looks like Orange might have had a chance to get on top of it. There were 2 black jerseys there as Combs look to have landed on top. They're signaling it's Fountain Valley football, but that's a big loss for the Barons. That's Kingston Hunter, who was in on the stop. And it looks like also in on the stop there for the Panthers was Anthony Randall. And the signal was for Fountain Valley. Was a timeout taken there. It looks like maybe a timeout was taken. Fountain Valley, I believe, is going to have to punt this one away. Timeout taken by Orange. And perhaps trying to go for a little bit more here before the half comes around, as they lead by 30. And Fountain Valley is facing 4th down and long. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. They need to get it up to the 48, so officially 4th and 16. As Jack Chavez will likely come in and punt this one away here for the Barons. Back to receive for the Panthers. On the right-hand side, it's Padavano. On the left-hand side, Maldonado. See if Chavez gives them anything to return here. They're both set up at their own 40-yard line. Chavez will be standing at his own 20. Last snap sailed over the head of Chavez, hoping for a cleaner one here. Another high snap, but handled there by Chavez, who puts boot to ball. This one a line drive kick that bounces at about the 40. Handled there by Maldonado, who starts to the outside, tries to cut it back up the middle, and a nice shoestring tackle there. Hanging on to those cleats was Trenton Farr before he got a little bit of help to bring down Maldonado at the 40-yard line, and that is where Orange will take over 1st and 10. 1:22 remaining here in the first half. See what head coach Robert Pedroza decides to do here with the 82 seconds remaining as the offense heads back out there. Dylan Stone will start out towards the left with Maldonado. Savion Jenkins, the slot receiver, on the right. Malachi Allen split wide to the right. Shotgun formation here for Thomas. In motion is Maldonado. He goes over to the right-hand side. Clean snap, looking to the right. Here is Thomas. Got plenty of time. Now rolls a bit to his right. Has Allen open at the 50. Gets past, nearly gets past a tackler. Nice tackle there in the open field by Jack Chavez, but not before a first down. That goes from the 40 to the 42. That'll be an 18-yard gain through the air. And I believe the clock stops at 1:12 as Malachi Allen may have gone out of bounds. That puts Thomas over the 200-yard mark up to 202. Again, that is an unofficial count. For Malachi Allen, his 3rd catch of the night. He's got 51 yards receiving. Shotgun formation here for Thomas. 3 receivers to the left. Malachi Allen alone on the right-hand side. Clean snap, looking left, now looking up the middle, back to the right, trying to find somebody, and he's got his running back. That's Padovano open, gets past a tackler, and is pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. That'll be a 9-yard gain, and that'll bring up a 2nd down and 1. Again, give credit to the offensive line. They gave Thomas enough time to find somebody open. Padovano's got his first catch of the night. It goes for 9. 2nd and 1 coming up here for the Panthers. 3 receivers split wide to the right, 1 to the left. Padovano is in the backfield here with Star Thomas. Shotgun formation set, clean snap. Quick throw to the left, nearly batted. Maybe it was touched there by the defensive lineman. That's Raymond Dillon. And that pass will fall incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd down and 1 with 1:01 remaining here in the half. Already 20 pass attempts for Star Thomas tonight, and he has completed 16 of those throws for 211 yards and 4 touchdowns tonight. You could say Star is certainly shining bright here in this football game. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Clean snap, throw over to the right-hand side. That's Dylan Stone making the catch up to the 25 before he goes out of bounds. That'll be enough for a first down from the 33. 8-yard gain from Thomas to Stone. And the chains will move. The drive will continue here for the Panthers. As he went out of bounds, the clock stops at 59 seconds. Pretty impressive, that play taking only 2 seconds off the clock. LaFieri back in the backfield here for the Panthers. Who will also come out. Now it looks like the referee is going to signal to take some time off the clock, I believe. See, they're taking it down to 50 seconds. 49 seconds. There we go. I had a feeling that 2 seconds was a bit too short for that play to unravel. Shotgun formation set. In motion is Dylan Stone from right to left. Back to pass Thomas. Thomas looking up the middle, looking deep. He's got a guy open and just overshot him a bit. It was Adam Maldonado, the intended target. He was coming in on a deep slant from the far side, but Thomas's pass just a bit too deep, and it falls incomplete. And it'll go to 2nd and 10 here from the 26-yard line. Maldonado so far tonight, a couple of catches, 23 yards. Thomas has really spread it around here tonight. 8 different receivers making at least one catch for the Panthers so far tonight. 43 seconds remaining here in the first half. 2nd and 10 coming up. A little extra pressure from the near side from that's Hayden Cutler, who now comes in on a blitz. Quick throw, Malachi Allen open to the 15, to the 10, slips through one tackle and is brought down right about the 10-yard line as he is caught there. And it looked like helping in on the tackle was Drake Robinson. 1st and 10 as that play goes for 13 yards. For Allen, his 4th catch of the night. 1st and 10, Thomas back to pass, looking to the flat. He's got his man open. Padovano's just going to cruise his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. They tack on one more here before half. A 5th touchdown pass from Thomas tonight. As Padovano gets into the end zone for the first time this evening. And it's now 36-0 in favor of Orange over Fountain Valley as Cervantes comes on for the extra point. Another well-designed play there as Padovano got out in the backfield to the far side and was left all alone. Could have walked his way into the end zone if he wanted to. As Cervantes puts boot to ball up and through. Extra point good, 37-0 Orange over Fountain Valley here with 16 seconds remaining in the first half. And Orange in complete control here on homecoming night as they will kick the ball off to Fountain Valley one final time before halftime here at Fred Kelly Stadium. 37-0 Orange over Fountain Valley in this Foxtrot League opener. It's homecoming night for the Panthers. And a happy crowd so far here this evening as they lead by 5 scores. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District. You're watching it live here on YouTube. Just make sure to log that touchdown pass to Padovano for 10 yards here. Padovano with 2 catches for 19 yards. He becomes the 4th different receiver to catch a touchdown pass from Star Thomas tonight. Here comes the kick from Cervantes. End over end. This one a good one. It's going to be caught by Dillon at the 1-yard line. Dillon starts up the middle. Thought about going right. Slows down just beyond the 15-yard line, and he's swarmed at about the 17. And the Barons will have 11 seconds to play with at the end of this first half. Again, don't go anywhere. At halftime, we'll have the homecoming show presented by the Panthers. And we'll find out who the homecoming queen is as well. You won't want to miss it. It's coming up in just a moment here on the broadcast. We will not go anywhere. The audio, I will go and step aside as they go into the halftime show, but we will have that halftime show in its entirety for you here tonight. Handoff goes to Garza. Starts to the right-hand side, stays there towards the sideline, but stays in bounds. Dives forward beyond the 25-yard line up to about the 26. That's going to go for 7 yards, and that's going to do it for the first half. What a half it was for Orange as the Panthers put up 5 touchdowns and get a safety as well. And they lead Fountain Valley 37-0 in this Foxtrot League opener. Again, 37-0 the score. Star Thomas, the sophomore quarterback, with 5 touchdown passes in that first half. And Orange will get the ball back to start the second half as well. And I have a feeling we'll see a little bit more ground game from the Panthers offense in that second half. For now, we'll step aside here as we present the homecoming halftime show. We hope you enjoy it. We'll come back just before the start of the second half. Until then, enjoy the homecoming halftime show here at Fred Kelly Stadium. Back with more in about 20 minutes.
is this year all as beautiful as the carnival parade. Hey, Blue, it looks like our royal court has arrived! Our first princess, representing the vibrant spirit of the rainforest, Annette Gonzalez, who is being escorted by Julie Monte. Embodying the rhythm of the samba, please welcome Prince Rodolfo Romero, who's being orchestrated by Jade Anacheta. Next, who is shining brighter than ever, welcome Princess Brenda Alca, who is being escorted by Coach Sarah Esparza. As majestic as a blue macaw in the rainforest, say hello to Prince Jacob, being escorted by his mother, Paula Escobar. With the spirit of Rio in her heart, please welcome Princess Liliana Quiroga, who is being escorted by her parents, Christopher and Florena Quiroga, and her grandma, Mimi. As bright as the carnival lights, we present Prince Dia Rolon, who is being escorted by his mother, Flor Rolon. As warm as sunset in Rio, please welcome Princess Alexandra Claire Blues Jose, who is being escorted by Ariana S. Good job. With all of the excitement of Carnival, please share some love for Angel Perez, who is being escorted by his girlfriend, Chloe. Our last princess, whose smile is as bright as sunshine. Please welcome Ashley Estranza, who is being escorted by Coach Maggie. Let's give one last cheer to our amazing corps. Each one is a gem just like Rio itself. Okay, the anticipation is killing me. Who will be crowned our king and queen this year? And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Can we get a samba-worthy drum roll, please? 3, 2, 1. Your 2025 homecoming king and queen are... Congratulations to our homecoming king and queen! Wow, what an amazing night to the start of our carnival. Let's give it up one more time for our incredible homecoming corps and a massive congratulations to our king and queen. And don't forget, our celebration continues this Saturday, October 4th, at 7 p.m. at Orange High School for some more dancing fun.
Tonight, we'd like to take this moment to thank the generous sponsors who help make our football season possible. Ready? Mainline Slide. A big thank you to Mainline Sales, based right here. For the love of Pete. Based right here in Anaheim for their continued support. We appreciate the partnership of R.E. Schultz Construction, a proud supporter of our athletes. A heartfelt thank you goes out to Roe Teen and Parent Wellness Centers, dedicated to supporting families in our community. Independent Forge Slide. And finally, thank you to Independent Forge Company for investing in our student athletes for their future. We would also like to recognize many local businesses and friends of Orange High who provide team meals for our varsity athletes this season. Thank you, Raising Cane's, Tutti Fresco Fresh Italian, Chick-fil-A, BJ's, Lamppost Pizza, El Matatan, the Blank Group, Modern Construction for keeping our Panthers fueled and ready to play. Please join us in showing our appreciation to all these outstanding sponsors. Your support makes a difference.
And what a halftime show we saw here at Fred Kelly Stadium. Our congratulations to Alexandria Claire Jose and Dia Rolone, who were named your homecoming queen and king for the year 2025. Our congratulations to them. And again, a great halftime show we just saw here for the Orange High School Panthers as they celebrate homecoming night here on a beautiful night in October. We hope you're enjoying the game and the halftime show at home or wherever you may be as well, as we're happy to present it to you here through the Orange Unified School District on YouTube. My name is Nathan Percy. Again, thank you so much for spending some of your Thursday night here with us as Orange and Fountain Valley open up Foxtrot League play here tonight. And these two teams, the only two teams in the Foxtrot League playing this evening. The other two games will take place tomorrow night. Dana Hills is at Aliso Niguel tomorrow night, and Northwood will take on Laguna Beach in Laguna Beach tomorrow night, as well as we round out the first week of Foxtrot League play. So far here tonight, it is all Orange, 37-0 as we start the second half. Orange will also start with the football. Star Thomas so far, the sophomore quarterback. Lots of offense for the Panthers tonight. 5 touchdown passes, and on the night he has 242 passing yards in the first half. His favorite target was Dylan Stone, who had 5 receptions for 45 yards and 2 scores. Malachi Allen has the most receiving yards of the bunch. He's got 4 receptions for 64 yards and a score. The other 2 touchdown passes going to Kingston Hunter. And later in the later in the half, it was Tyler Padovano. Here's a return here for Orange. This is Hunter, who has the ball up to the 50, a seam up the left sideline, and he is going to take this one all the way back for 6. Touchdown, Panthers. Second touchdown for Hunter tonight. This time a 100-yard kickoff return, possibly 101. That kick was caught at the 1, took him back into the end zone. The referee let him bring it back out, and boy, did he ever. Blocking excellent on that. He found a seam, took it to the left up the near sideline. Nobody was going to catch him after that, and he is in for his second score of the night as Orange provides some fireworks to start this second half. And this will be Cervantes on for the extra point, puts boot to ball. It is up and good. 15 seconds into the second half, and it's 44-0 Orange over Fountain Valley. And the Barons will get the ball back in just a moment here as Orange continues to build on its lead here tonight. 44-0 here at Fred Kelly Stadium. Cervantes will get ready to put boot to ball again at the 40-yard line as Raymond Dillon will head out to receive this kickoff here from the Panthers. First touchdown that Star Thomas has not been involved in here tonight. Kingston Hunter having himself quite a game. Does have just the 1 reception, but it was a 25-yard touchdown pass. And a very nice catch for Hunter at that in the corner of the end zone, and he follows it up here in the second half with that cross-field kickoff return. We're calling it 101 yards because he drifted into the end zone first before bringing it back out. What a start here to the second half here for the Panthers. Cervantes with the kick. It's a good one end over end, and that'll chase Dillon towards the sideline, and that's going to actually go out of bounds, and Fountain Valley will start this drive from the 35. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty here against the Panthers as it goes out of bounds before it reaches the end zone. Fountain Valley will have some decent field position here to start their first drive of the second half. For the Fountain Valley offense, not a whole lot to go off of in that first half. 2 of 7 was Isaac Combs for 5 yards. He did have an interception as well. A couple of those plays were good throws, just dropped by the receivers, and one of them he let a receiver out of bounds. The lone bright spot was Sam Garza, who ended up going 8 rushes for 48 yards, an average of 6 yards per carry. Aside from that, not much else for the Barons in the first half. See what halftime adjustments they make. Here's a rushing attempt by Farr, the Trenton Farr that is, who ends up zigging and zagging his way up beyond the 40-yard line up to the 43. That'll be a gain of 8 on first down. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 2. Trenton Farr in his sophomore year, 5'9", 155 pounds. And we knew he was going to get some action here tonight as he looks to get some work here in this second half. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Nathan Gordon is all alone on the near side. Pistol formation set. Austin Wallace in motion from left to right. Isaac Combs awaits the snap here from the center. And another man in motion is Jack Chavez. Here comes the snap, and this will be a flag. Looks like false start against Fountain Valley, perhaps an illegal procedure. Will back it up 5 yards, back to about the 38. Turns a 2nd and 2 into a 2nd and 7. Receivers again for the Barons tonight. Nathan Gordon, Raymond Dillon, Jack Chavez, and Austin Wallace. They've had routinely 4 wide receivers out there for Isaac Combs, who is starting in his first season. Again, he is in his junior year, 5'10", 160. He's got Trenton Farr behind him. Wallace, Chavez, and Dillon are on the left side. Nathan Gordon on the right. Clean snap back to pass. Combs looking left. Now he'll step up in the pocket, try to scramble. Not much to work with there. He spun around and dropped behind the line of scrimmage for a sack. And that will drop them back to the 39-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4. And on the sack there, I believe that was Nathan Marquez, the linebacker. So 3rd down and 11 coming up after Marquez picks up the second sack of the night for this Panthers defense. And now Combs will likely have to try through the air for the first down. 3 receivers to the left. Nathan Gordon is the lone man split wide to the right. Tight coverage here for the Panthers. Back to pass. Combs will heave it up there on the left side, and kind of giving up a bit on that route was Dillon, and a late flag coming in from the back judge. And it looked like Dylan Stone was on the coverage. And maybe there was a reason why Dillon was slowing up on the far side over there. And we'll see what this call is. The indication would have to be pass interference if it's over on that side. The flag was at the orange 42-yard line. It has been picked up. Pardon me. It will be pass interference against Orange. And that will gift Fountain Valley a first down up to about midfield. They'll drop it at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 here for the Barons. Gordon, Chavez, and Wallace split wide to the right this time. It's Raymond Dillon all alone on the left. Pistol formation set with Trenton Farr behind his quarterback. Back to pass. Quick screen here to Chavez. Through the hands, and it drops. And that'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up from the 49-yard line. Again, these passes are, for the most part, on target. The one pass that was not was batted, tipped up into the air, and then fell into the hands of the Panthers. And that led to a score and a 2-point conversion at the time, giving Orange a 21-0 lead. A couple of guys moving here. Trips bunch to the right, receivers. Chavez, Wallace, and Gordon. And handoff goes to Farr. Pardon me, it's a quarterback keep there by Combs. My mistake. Up the left-hand side, off tackle. And he gets beyond midfield up to about the 47-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 5. They'll bring up a 3rd down and 5 here for the Barons. As Combs finds a little bit of room to work with. Again, for the Panthers, the front 7 has done pretty well. Garza has been able to find a couple of gaps there. And again, for the passing game, it's just been a little bit off here for Fountain Valley, albeit Orange has had some plays where they have had really good pressure on those receivers. This handoff goes to Farr, up the gut, straight up the middle, and on 3rd down, he gets 6 yards when he needed 5, up to the 40-yard line. Good north-south running there by Farr. And he gets the first down as this drive continues here for Fountain Valley. 2nd time that Fountain Valley has reached Orange territory tonight. The first time ended about in this spot between the 40 and 45-yard line where they had to punt it away. That was all the way back in the first quarter. So we were here in the 3rd, 8:17 and counting in this quarter. Pistol formation set here for Combs with 2 receivers on either side. Looks to the right, now up the middle. Steps up in the pocket, over to the left, now throws. He has his man, that's Chavez. He's met at the 25-yard line and dropped just beyond it at about the 24. Nice play there by Combs, and a good job of sticking with it there instead of tucking and running, finding Chavez for that first down. It goes from the 40 up to about the 26. That's a 14-yard gain through the air. 1st and 10 coming up for the Barons. Longest pass of the night by far for Combs, who hooks up with Chavez, one of his slot receivers. Chavez will be on the right-hand side now, a 3-receiver set with a tight end on the left-hand side of the line. Handoff goes to Farr, starts left, cuts it back up the middle, gets through the front 7, up into the secondary, continuing towards the end zone, and he's dropped at the 3-yard line. What a run there by Farr, who takes it from the 24 all the way to the 3, a 21-yard gain, using that frame just to slip through the defense there and find a seam up the middle. Make it the 2-yard line, a 22-yard gain for Farr. And for the first time tonight, the Barons in the red zone and have first and goal. Single back formation now as Combs goes under center. He's going to try to sneak his way up there. Bounces off one defender, spins, but not enough. He'll be dropped at the 2-yard line. And it'll be second down and goal from the 2. Boy, Trenton Farr giving the Barons a little bit of a spark here on their first drive of the second half. And Isaac Combs finally getting one of those passes to one of his wide receivers in Jack Chavez. Again, when Combs throws the ball, he's got a nice zip on it. Does have a good spiral. Just hoping to complete a few more passes here in this second half. Pistol formation set with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and a tight end or a wing on the right-hand side of the line. In motion is Chavez, and whistle from the back judge. It's a timeout for Orange. Oh, they say Fountain Valley. I thought it looked like he was signaling on the Orange side for the timeout. Either way, first timeout taken here in this second half. Fountain Valley knocking on the doorstep for the first time tonight. Down 44-0, looking to get on the board here. They're 2 yards away as they'll have second and goal coming up. The Panthers already with 7 points here in this quarter as they took the opening kickoff. 101 yards, Kingston Hunter for the score. And that made it 44-0. This is the second time this season that Orange has had a 44-0 lead over an opponent. Again, if you'll recall, in Week 3 they beat they beat Paramount by a score of 44-0. There is no running clock to this point here in this third quarter, as Orange leads by 44, but Fountain Valley looking to get on the scoreboard here as the Barons come back out for second and goal. Trenton Farr will remain at running back, and he'll stand right behind Isaac Combs in the pistol formation. Combs hands it off to Farr. Farr trying to get in, but he's caught just before getting to the goal line. And it looked like one of the guys on the stop there was Nathan Marquez, the middle linebacker. No gain. It'll be third down and goal from the 2. Good defense here on the goal line from the Panthers, who would hope to, at the very least, hold the Barons to a field goal. Barons changing up some personnel here, bringing in a couple more receivers. Bringing in one more receiver in Austin Wallace. Dillon split wide to the left. It's Wallace, Chavez, and Gordon split wide to the right. Trenton Farr, the running back behind Isaac Combs, the quarterback. Pistol formation set. Back to pass. Looking left, looking deep, and making the catch. Was he in bounds? No signal. And it looks like they're calling that incomplete. And that'll bring up a fourth down and goal from the 2. Raymond Dillon, the intended target. It's a nice pass there from Combs, but maybe a little bit too far. And the Barons will face a fourth down here from the 2-yard line, and the offense so far is staying out there. Panthers now hoping to continue pitching a shutout here in this game, and now a timeout will be called. Believe this one will be by Fountain Valley as they decide what they're going to do here on fourth and goal. Quarterback keep, a rushing attempt, and a passing attempt, all failing to work for the Barons here on this goal line possession. And we'll see what the offense decides to do here on fourth down. Again, that pass from Combs to Dillon. Dillon had the angle on it, but just could not get his feet in bounds. And that is what has brought us to this fourth down here. 5.5 remaining in the third quarter. Again, Fountain Valley, this is their best drive by far. And they're hoping to cap it off with some points here. Orange trying to stop them here on the 2. If they do, the Panthers will take over deep in their own territory. That hasn't been a problem. They started one drive from their 3, ended up going 97 yards for a touchdown at the time. it made it 13-0. That was all the way back in the first quarter, the second drive of the game for Orange. So here we go. Goal line stand here for the Panthers as Fountain Valley tries one more time to get it in there. In motion is the running back. Combs up the middle, wide open into the end zone. And he gets in for the score as Fountain Valley gets on the board with a 2-yard quarterback rush from Isaac Combs. And the Barons have 6 and will go for the extra point here as they bring on Jacob Stevens. So Isaac Combs takes it himself, gets into the end zone. And it looks like we may have a 2-point conversion try here. No, take that back. Jack Chavez is going to come on for the extra point. Combs to hold. And some movement there for Orange, but not into the neutral zone. High snap, and pulling it back is, Combs, and he throws it into the end zone, and wide open in there. Making the catch for Fountain Valley is Michael Baca, and they get the 2-point conversion to make it 44-8 with 5.5 remaining here in the third quarter. So Fountain Valley takes a drive from the 35-yard line, goes 65 yards for a touchdown, their first of the night. A 2-yard score there by Isaac Combs on a rush. And they get the 2-point conversion from Combs to Baca to make it 44-8. Orange still firmly in control. They'll get the ball back here in just a moment. 5:34 remaining in the third quarter. This is high school football presented by the Orange Unified School District, and you're watching it live on YouTube. Again, don't forget, next week, a couple more homecoming games coming your way. The Canyon Comanches will start us off a week from tonight on Thursday, 7 p.m. start. Make sure you join us. 6:45 is when we'll start the stream here on YouTube. Canyon celebrates homecoming on Thursday, October 9th. The following night, El Medina will be here at Fred Kelly Stadium as the Vanguards celebrate homecoming at 7 p.m. Again, the stream will kick off at 6:45. Make sure to join us for those two, as we'll have more exciting action for you here through the Orange Unified School District. This kickoff is caught by Savion Jenkins. I already saw one touchdown return. Looking at another possibility here, but he is slowed up and caught at the 45-yard line of the Barons. A great return there by Savion Jenkins, just under 50 yards, as Orange will have good field position to start here this technically first drive of the second half for the offense, as they look to get going once again here, up by 36. Savion Jenkins trying to follow in Kingston Hunter's footsteps. Not quite to be there, but another great return for the Panthers, who have done well on special teams so far tonight. Two receivers on either side here for sophomore Star Thomas. In motion is Adam Maldonado from left to right. Penalty flags, false start, or illegal procedure called against the Panthers, and that'll make it a 1st and 15 from midfield. Referees have the pink flags tonight as we start Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Of course, every October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So if you're wondering where the yellow laundry is, it is now pink for the next 4 weeks. Shotgun formation set. Lafieri in motion from the backfield. This pass goes to Maldonado. Caught, slips through one tackle, tries through a couple others, but is caught and brought down at the 45, back to the original line of scrimmage, a 5-yard gain. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Maldonado, his third catch of the night. This one goes for 5.
5-yard gain in the last play brings up 2nd down and 10.
Maldonado back to the left-hand side alongside Lafieri. That's Benjamin Lafieri. 3 receivers on the right, including Dylan Stone, who is the closest to us in the slot. Lafieri in motion, and whistles blow this play dead as well. There's a yellow flag actually on the far side. So not all of them are pink tonight, but illegal procedure is called once again here against the Panthers. So back we go to midfield at the 50-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 15. So let's see, we've got at least 3 officials, I think, with pink flags. The far side judge has a yellow flag. Not sure what the near side judge has. Man in motion is LaFieri. Back to pass is Thomas, looking to the right, almost ran off with it, but stays in the pocket, finds Dylan Stone near the sideline, and Stone scampers out of bounds at the 32-yard line. That's an 18-yard play, and that'll be enough for a first down. Star Thomas inching closer to that 300-yard mark with that 18-yard pass. He's now at 265. And for Stone, his team-leading 6th catch of the night brings him up to 63 receiving yards today with 2 touchdowns. It'll be Lundell, Maldonado, and Stone on the left-hand side. There's a lone receiver on the right-hand side. I believe that's Malachi Allen. And a man in the backfield here with Star Thomas is LaFieri. Clean snap back to pass is Thomas. This will be LaFieri. Makes the catch just beyond the 30. Gets through 1 tackle, still on his feet beyond the 15, and is brought down at about the 13-yard line. Another good gain there for the Panthers, who started that play from the 32. So it'll be a 19-yard pass play to LaFieri, who makes his first catch of the night. Make it 9 receivers that Thomas has hit this evening. And Thomas is now at 284 yards through the air unofficially. Hasn't had to run as much tonight, has Star Thomas, as he throws quickly over to the left-hand side. Dylan Stone has room to the outside, and he's in for 6. Another touchdown. It's a hat trick for Dylan Stone tonight as he picks up his 3rd touchdown reception. And the Panthers once again in the end zone. It is 50-8 with the extra point coming up. What a night here for Dylan Stone, who came in with, I believe, just 1 catch on the year. And no catches on the year. This will be his first game of the year, and he's making a quick splash here for Orange. That play going for 13 yards. And Cervantes ready to go with the, no, take that back. That's Thomas, and the offense still out there going towards the left side of the end zone, knocks over the pylon, and he is in for the 2-point conversion. Make it 52-8 in favor of the Panthers as they respond back to the Fountain Valley touchdown with one of their own, and their lead is back up to 44 here with 3:50 to go in the 3rd quarter. Orange High School looking like they're going to start 1-0 in Foxtrot League play here tonight. And we'll wait to see what the other 4 teams do tomorrow as to who will join them at the top of the standings after 1 week of league play. Cervantes will take it back to the 40-yard line and get ready to kick this one off as Fountain Valley once again will have to come back with an answer to that Orange scoring drive. Short field for the Panthers on that drive. Started at the 45-yard line of the Barons. Ultimately ended up going back to the 50-yard line. But technically that'll be a 45-yard scoring drive there for Orange, as they've put up a pair of touchdowns here in the second half. Cervantes just about ready to go. Dylan back at the 5-yard line awaiting this kickoff here from the Panthers. As Cervantes puts boot to ball, this one end over end towards the end zone. It'll land short at the 6-yard line. That's where Dylan grabs it, turns upfield. Now tries to go to the far side, turns again upfield. A flag does come in. He gets to the 25-yard line. And we'll await to see what the call is on this pink flag, which I believe came from the near side judge, which would make it 4 pink flags and 1 yellow from the officiating crew here tonight. Ball as of now is at the 25-yard line. This penalty will go against Fountain Valley, however, so it's going to back them up close to their own end zone. The referee will count off 10 yards. They'll start from their own 15. So Isaac Combs led a scoring drive his last time out with this offense. 65 yards on that scoring drive. Their lone trip to the end zone so far tonight. See what the junior quarterback can do this time around as he's got 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Quick throw over to the left-hand side. This is Wallace. Makes the catch, turns upfield, and is cut down right before the first down marker at the 24-yard line. It'll be a 9-yard gain through the air, and it'll be 2nd down and 1 coming up. Another fast throw there from Combs, nearly out of the reach there of Wallace, but he was able to reach those arms and grab it and sprint his way upfield for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down and 1. Pistol formation set here for the Barons. 1 receiver to the left and 3 to the right. Wallace in motion, but goes back to his spot. Now he heads over to the left-hand side. As Combs awaits the snap, he's got Trenton Farr behind him. Now in motion is Chavez, and he fakes the give to Chavez, gives it to Farr, but right there behind the line of scrimmage to bring him down was Anthony Randall off the defensive end position. And that'll be a loss of 1 as a firework goes off just beyond the north end zone. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 2. That's definitely not a Disneyland firework over there, I can tell you that. 3rd down and 2 after the 1-yard loss by Farr. See what the Barons come up with here on this manageable distance. Pistol formation set, 3 receivers to the right. Trenton Farr gets the carry, and he's swallowed up by black jerseys once again. This time around, it's Gordine and Dwayne Johnson. A couple of linebackers and a flag comes in as well at the 25-yard line. It's a holding call against the defense, but it's going to be declined here by the Panthers as it went for a loss of 3. And that should lead to the punting unit coming on here for the Barons with 2 minutes and counting remaining here in this 3rd quarter. So the Barons looked like they were going to have a first down with 2nd and 1, but a couple of rushing attempts. Orange privy to both of those, and they both go for losses, a total loss of 4 yards on those 2 plays. And now, looks like maybe Stevens is now back there to punt this one away. And back to receive for the Panthers. Padovano on the far side and Maldonado on the near side. This one slips through the legs there of Stevens, but he gets a kickoff in time anyway. This will be a short kick, and it will bounce. Boy, it stays in bounds there and goes into Orange territory. And it will be downed at the 38-yard line. That looked like that was going to go out of bounds in Fountain Valley territory, but boy, it took a favorable bounce for the Barons, stayed in bounds, and Orange will start in its own territory at the 37-yard line in just a moment with 1:09 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. It's 52-8 in favor of the Panthers. And it looks like their offense is going to come back out here for another drive here. Star Thomas, the sophomore quarterback, back out there. As Lafieri in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to the left, including Maldonado, and 2 to the right. Savion Jenkins is the slot receiver on the right-hand side. Kingston Hunter in there as well, slot receiver on the left. Maldonado on a sweep. Thomas will keep it and bust up the gut, however, beyond midfield, upwards to the 47-yard line. And that'll be a first down for the Panthers. They're going to mark him, it looks like, at the 47. That's going to be a gain of 15 yards on the ground for Thomas. And a fresh set of downs in Barons territory, as Maldonado and Hunter are split out to the left once again. Savion Jenkins, another receiver, not sure who that is, might be Dylan Stone out there to the right, as this will be a backwards pass to Hunter. Hunter has a little bit of room just beyond the line of scrimmage up to the 45-yard line, a 2-yard gain. That'll technically be a rushing attempt for Hunter. And that'll be a 2nd down and 8. Poor Kingston Hunter had that touchdown pass earlier, and now this rush here, and unfortunately his name has not been in the mouth of the PA announcer. He's been called Savion Jenkins on that last play. Here's a throw from Thomas to the right, just out of the reach there of the intended receiver, Cameron Chambers, who was out there split wide to the right. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 8, but the two teams will switch sides before we get there as the third quarter is over. And another quarter in favor of Orange, who puts up 15. Or pardon me, who puts up... yes, no, I take that back. They put up 15 points in that quarter to Fountain Valley's 8, and lead by 44. It's 52-8 as we head into the final frame here tonight. Orange firmly in control in this Foxtrot League opener as they look to start Foxtrot League play at 1-0 and improve to 4-2 overall on the season. Teams switch sides, and Orange will have the ball heading north now at the Fountain Valley 45-yard line. 3rd down and 8 coming up after that incomplete pass from Star Thomas to Cameron Chambers. Thomas and LaFieri will be in the backfield once again. They're going to put Savion Jenkins, Kingston Hunter, and Adam Maldonado split wide to the left. Cameron Chambers all alone on the right-hand side. Shotgun formation set. Here's a handoff to LaFieri up the middle and goes head on at about the 43-yard line. And it appears helping out on that stop for the Barons was Kaysen Falatoi. Oh, pardon me, that was a 2nd down play. It'll be 3rd down and 6 now. Gain of 2 there for LaFieri, who's up to 32 yards on 6 rushing attempts tonight. He stays in the backfield here with Star Thomas. On the left-hand side, 2 receivers, 2 split wide to the right. Malachi Allen now in the game on the right-hand side. And up the middle is where Thomas is looking. That ball dropped there by Hunter, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 6. Sidearm throw there, it appeared, by Star Thomas, and perhaps Hunter was expecting that one just a little bit higher as it slips through the hands and falls incomplete. We'll see what the Panthers decide to do here. They likely are out of field goal range with the ball at the 43-yard line of the Barons. And the offense still out there to this point as Isaac Harrison has been inserted into the backfield here for Orange. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Malachi Allen alone to the right-hand side as Thomas tries to go out to the left and is swallowed up there behind the line of scrimmage. That's Baca on the sack. And one of the few times that Thomas has been caught tonight, Baca brings him down all the way back into Orange territory, and Fountain Valley is actually going to take over with excellent field position there after the turnover on downs. 1st and 10 for the Barons. Ball will be spotted at the 47-yard line of the Panthers as the clock will continue to tick here, as the differential on the scoreboard is 44 points. So we'll have a running clock here in this 4th quarter as the Barons will try to get something going here late in the ball game. Pistol formation set here for Combs, who is back out there. Chavez and Dillon split wide to the left. 2 receivers split wide to the right as well. I believe that's Austin Wallace and Nathan Gordon. Trenton Farr in the backfield with his quarterback Combs in front of him. Combs back to pass. Combs looking up the middle, has Chavez, and Chavez slanting across to the far side, ends up bowling his way forward beyond the 30 up to the 27-yard line before he's brought down over there by Savion Jenkins. But a good gainer there for the Barons on 1st down. A nice design as Combs catches Chavez going over the middle of the field. Ball spotted at the 26-yard line, so that's a 19-yard gain. Make it a 21-yard gain, pardon me, on 1st down. Barons are starting to get something going here a little bit in this second half as back to pass is Combs. Combs looking left and deep. He's got Chavez again, but overshot him just a bit as it lands out of bounds. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10 from the 26-yard line. Chavez again working one-on-one with Jenkins there. Chavez had a step, but the ball just a little bit too far out in front of him. That'll fall incomplete. Chavez, with that 21-yard gain earlier, has 2 catches for 35 yards on the night. Just the 5th completed pass for Isaac Combs on 14 attempts. No touchdowns, though he does have one on the ground. He does have one interception tonight as well that came back in the second quarter. Shotgun formation set, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It's Wallace in motion. He will get the ball on the sweep and cut it back upfield. Just beyond the left side of the line. Does get a pretty good gain on second down, gets 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. Fountain Valley does have a decent amount of yardage on the ground. They're starting to approach that 100-yard marker for the ground attack. Aerial attack, Isaac Combs has 51 yards through the air. Pistol formation set here for the Barons. 2 receivers on either side. The handoff, it's a fake to Farr. Rolling out to his right is the quarterback. This one bobbled initially. Did he hang on? It looks like he did. Austin Wallace makes the catch as he goes down to a knee. And at the 11-yard line, that will be
Pass is complete
a
by the Barons. Brings up another 1st down.
It will bring up a 1st down. I believe that's a gain of about 10 there on that play. And the drive will continue. A nice play there by Austin, who was hit as he secured the football and held on to it for the 1st down. 2 receivers to the left now, 1 to the right here for Combs. Pistol formation set. In motion is Chavez. Fake the give to Chavez, give it to Farr up the middle. Not much to work with there as he has dropped pretty quickly for a 1-yard gain up to the 10-yard line. Swallowed up by that front 7 there, as it looks like Randall was in on the tackle. That 1-yard gain makes it 2nd and 9 from the 10-yard line. Farr 34 yards on 7 carries here in this second half. The Barons can get it to the 1-yard line for a 1st down. Barons in the red zone of the Panthers for the 2nd time tonight. Trying to make it 2 for 2 in the red zone here as they bring on an extra receiver, Austin Wallace. 3 to the left and 1 to the right here for Combs, who's looking left now to the right. 1-on-1 here, and this one batted away. They do call a flag there. There was Hunter on the coverage, and it looked like Dillon was the intended target, but a flag comes in at the end of that play, and it's likely going to go here against the Panthers for pass interference, and it does. Likely going to bring the ball about halfway to the goal line at the 5-yard line, and it should be, I believe it's going to be 1st and goal here for the Barons.
That'll make it 1st and goal.
So 1st and goal from the 5 here is Isaac Combs makes his way back out from the sideline. Clock continuing to run, 5 minutes and counting remaining here in the ball game tonight. This will be a empty set here for the Barons. Nobody in the backfield with Combs. 3 receivers to the left, 2 on the right-hand side. Man in motion from left to right, gets the handoff, tries up the right side. Pardon me, this is Combs on a keeper. Goes up the middle, but nothing doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 4-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal with 4 yards to the end zone. See who that other player was on the end around there. That was Trenton Farr, my mistake, who was lined up in the slot and was in motion. Farr is now in the backfield here with Isaac Combs. 2nd and goal. Make it 3rd and goal. I believe it's 2nd and goal, if I'm not mistaken. Combs rolling out to his left-hand side. Heavy pressure from the lineman, but he's reaching. And did he get there? No, it looks like he's out of bounds just shy of the goal line. They'll mark him out at the 1. It'll be a 3-yard gain.
Brings it up to the 1-yard line. Just short of the goal line.
So now I'm seeing 1st down over at the 1.
1st and goal.
And that makes me believe that that pass interference call did not end up in a 1st down for the Barons. It ended up in a 2nd down and 4 from the 5-yard line. And they took 2 plays to go 4 yards to get the first down here. So now it's 1st and goal. The ball is at the 1. I apologize for that mistake. Pistol formation set. They hand it to Farr. Farr dives forward, and he's in there for the touchdown. And the Barons strike again here in the second half as Farr gets in for the 1-yard score. And that makes it a 52-14 game with the extra point coming up here for the Barons. So Trenton Farr gets rewarded with his good work on the ground here in this second half. He gets a chance to score a touchdown, and he does. And it looks like the offense is going to stay back out there for the Barons once again as Isaac Combs is out there with Michael Baca right behind him. Now they'll bring Chavez in to attempt an extra point, but remember the last time Combs took the ball, rolled out, and found Baca in the end zone. So we'll see what happens here for the Barons. Chavez is set up for the extra point. This time it will be an extra point. This is a short kick. Is it going to have the distance? Well, it's off to the right anyway. Looked like it would have cleared if it was straight, but pushed it off to the right, did Chavez. And the Barons will have to be content with 14 points here with 3:12 remaining in the fourth quarter. Big game here for Orange. Head coach Robert Pedroza said he wanted to see his team put it all together here tonight. And I'd have to say he has to be pretty happy with what he has seen so far here on homecoming night for the Panthers as well. But more importantly, it's the league opener for both of these teams, and Orange is looking to go 1-0 in the Foxtrot League to open things up 6 games into the season. Panthers will get the ball back here in just a moment. Chavez teed it up earlier in this half from the 40-yard line, and it looks like Jacob Stevens is going to tee it up here this time around as the Panthers have 3 back to receive. It'll be Hunter to the right on the near side. It'll be Maldonado in the middle and Jenkins to the left, all of them lined up just inside the 10-yard line. Probably just outside the 10-yard line, I should say. Stevens exhales. Here comes the kick, and it's a line drive kick that's going to skip over toward the far side. It's picked up by Jenkins before it goes out of bounds. Jenkins is going to bring it back towards the middle, stop in his tracks, now go back toward the near side, looking for the end around. He's got speed. There's a flag that comes in, and he's tackled out of bounds at about the 44-yard line. The tackle there looked like it may have been made by Stevens, the kicker, and a block in the back called against Orange, and that's going to bring this ball back. So Jenkins, who already had 1 good kickoff return tonight, tried to make it 2, but a little extracurricular activity there by the Panthers is going to bring this one back, but no matter. They've done well offensively for most of the night, and this clock will continue to tick as they start, I believe, from the 15-yard line. Referee's still figuring it out here. And this ball will be spotted at the 15. So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Star Thomas still out there at quarterback here for the, for Orange High. 1 receiver on either side. Malachi Allen to the right. Another receiver out to the left, and a a pistol formation here. In motion is Lundell. They hand it off to Lafieri, who's got a big hole up the middle, gets it to the second level, and is brought down by the combination of Drake Robinson and Timmy Wynn, but a flag is out. And Orange is reacting as if this one's going to come back as well. Clock continues to tick here as they continue to figure out where this ball will be spotted. Calling a legal shift here against the Panthers, no matter. 1.5 minutes left to go. Up by, quick math here tells me 38 in the late stages of this one as a man in motion goes back to the left side. That's Lundell. Handoff goes to Lafieri, who runs his way forward and falls beyond the 15-yard line up to the 17. That'll be a 7-yard gain, and that'll bring up a second down and about 8 yards to go. Again, a running clock, so we're just under a minute remaining here in this fourth quarter. Isaac Harrison has now come in as the running back here for the Panthers. Single back formation. He gets the handoff up the gut. He's got some room. Another flag comes in just beyond the 20 up to the 22-yard line, but we'll see what happens with this one as the Panthers are reacting as if it's going to go against them once again. And back it goes here for the Panthers. 25 seconds remaining. Just enough likely for the Panthers to go into victory formation and knee it down for the final play of the game. The referees might just hang on to it until the end of the game as well. And it looks like that's going to do it for tonight. Orange High School comes away with a 52-14 victory over Fountain Valley. The Panthers treat this homecoming crowd to a show here tonight, especially from Star Thomas, as he goes for 6 touchdowns on the night. And from the get-go, Orange took control of this game and never looked back. The Panthers have a 52-14 victory. They go to 1-0 in Foxtrot League play. Fountain Valley drops to 0-1 in Foxtrot League play. They're 1-5 overall. The Panthers are 4-2 overall. Again, a big game for Star Thomas, who finishes just under 300 yards passing on the night, 297 by my unofficial count for the night. But overall, what more could you ask for if you're Orange High School and head coach Robert Pedroza put on a show for the crowd tonight? And, of course, more importantly, you get that league opening win in the Foxtrot League. A big one tonight here, 52-14 over Fountain Valley. Orange will look to take this momentum into next week's game against Dana Hills, which will be a big one. Dana Hills and Laguna Beach appear to be the favorites for the Foxtrot League this season, and we wish the Panthers all the best moving forward. But again, a great homecoming night tonight in front of a big homecoming crowd. We hope you enjoyed the action here tonight, especially the halftime show. And again, our congratulations to Alexandria Claire Jose and Dia Rolone, your homecoming queen and king here tonight. That's going to do it for us here, for all of us with the Orange Unified School District, our entire crew. We thank you for spending some time with us on your Thursday night, making us a part of your Thursday night. We hope you enjoyed the homecoming festivities here for the Orange High School Panthers, and for you alumni, again, a welcome home here. We hope you enjoyed being back here, albeit virtually, at Fred Kelly Stadium. It was a pleasure to bring you the game and the halftime show here tonight. And again, we hope you enjoyed it wherever you may be. This isn't it for us this season. We've got 3 more homecoming contests to bring your way. And we come back next week on Thursday, October 9th, as the Canyon Comanches host homecoming night here at Fred Kelly Stadium. 6:45 p.m. we'll start the stream here on the Orange Unified School District YouTube channel before a 7 o'clock kickoff. And the following night, Friday, October 10th, we'll be right back here at Fred Kelly Stadium again as El Medina hosts homecoming night. Again, 6:45 p.m. we'll start the stream on YouTube under the Orange Unified School District channel. And 7 p.m. kickoff. We close out our coverage here in 2025 on October 17th. It's a Friday night, 2 weeks from tomorrow, as Villa Park hosts homecoming night here at Fred Kelly Stadium as well. Same time, 6:45 stream start, 7 p.m. kickoff. We'll have all the action for you here at Fred Kelly Stadium over the next 2 weeks. Until then, again, we say thank you for tuning in, making us a part of your Thursday night. For all of us here at the Orange Unified School District, my name is Nathan Percy. We hope you enjoy the rest of your Thursday night. We hope you have a great weekend. We hope you'll join us again soon for another homecoming contest next week, as Canyon and El Medina both host homecoming festivities here at Fred Kelly Stadium. Until then, good night. So long from Fred Kelly Stadium. This has been High School Football presented by the Orange Unified School District on YouTube.